mic settings. Yeah, okay, they're up to 70. But I'm sure people will tell me if they can or cannot hear me when they join. Let's do this. So, first bug, the apartment back door text pop-up is weird. Yeah. So I think I just flipped this over earlier this morning, but this text pop-up was facing the wrong direction, firstly. And this apartment door is a bit different, so the interaction will open the front and the back door at the same time. So that's cool, but then the other issue that was happening was like this text pop-up is supposed to pop up when you walk into the trigger. So if we have a look, there's this trigger. So if you step into this trigger, I expect the pop-up to, well, pop up, but sometimes it doesn't disappear. So I just need to figure out what the cases are where it doesn't disappear, why that is, and how to fix it. So let's do that, and then also let's just share on the Discord with the homies that I have gone live. Discord. Oh, no, not live. Disc. Okay, screaming. Those screaming zombies shouldn't actually scream at the start of this game. That's another bug I actually need to add to this list. Let me do that. Let's pause this. Zombies scream at the start of the game, so that needs to not happen. Those are the farmhouse zombies. There's supposed to be a bit of a jump scare in the farmhouse, and when you open the farmhouse door, the screams should happen, but it seems like it's doing that right at the start, so not the best thing in the world. But anyway, now we can just go check what situation causes this text pop-up to stay popped up. Let's go see. Let us go see. Okay, so it goes away normally. I wonder if I didn't forget to include, this door also just looks weird, doesn't it? It's the lighting, I guess. I think I forgot to include the layer check. So maybe what happens is when the zombies come through here, they trigger the text pop-up. Let's see. That could be what's going on. Let us see. Do you plan on doing multiplayer? No, I unfortunately not at this point. It's a lot for a solo dev, so I get the question a lot, which makes me feel like maybe I should consider it. But at this point, I just feel like if I try to put multiplayer in the game, I'm probably not gonna end up with a finished product at all. But hey, I mean, if the requests keep coming, I might just have to bite the bullet. But we'll see after the first demo how the marketing numbers are looking and stuff, and then we can take it from there. Okay, so it's not the zombies that trigger this pop-up. Let's just go kill these guys. And I need to figure out what causes this. Ah, also, that definitely shouldn't happen. Okay, let's see. So what should happen when you open the door, so when you interact with the door, it should just disable any triggers that pop up this text value. So go have a look at that real quick. See. Door 1. So let's see what happens when we interact. We have our interactable, which does door 1 interactable scale the UI rect. This is door 1 animated interactable. and door 3 animated interactable. So I would expect that the interactable should call each one of these, and then once it's done doing that, it should disallow interacting and scaling up these text values. But let's just go see what this code looks like. So door 1 interactable, it's just a basic door, and that's just a basic animated interactable. And then there's the scale UI rect. Okay. Let's check it out. So on trigger enter, compare the trigger tag. Okay, so this does it on tag, so it should only trigger the pop-up if it tags the player, which makes sense. And then it does the scale. But I think what it's missing actually is just a thing to disable the text pop-up after it happens. So disable. I think I have made this shortly. Disable object interactable target. Yeah, so this is all I need. So if I just do this and then pop this here, then that should disable our text pop-ups. So let's do the same thing here. Disable game object. So this should do that, and this should be here. But I think you probably also want to do this disable on both. No, actually it should go through the interaction of this. So let's test this out now. That should disable any text pop-ups after it happens the first time. Give it a shot. Hey, Red Bogdan? Yeah. Thanks for popping by, man. Hey. And thanks for the kind words on the game. Yeah, so this is actually my second stream. I haven't done this before. So this is my second stream. I've been a bit nervous to actually have peeps watching me whilst I work. It's a little bit intimidating, but I figured I may as well just give it a go, and maybe I'll be able to catch some of you live and say what's up. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. Okay, cool. So now that does not pop up anymore, which is cool, but this one does. Okay, so I do need to call the disable pop-up on the other one, which is a bit lame. I would think maybe I should tell Observe. So I kind of expect that if I interact with this and I have a linked interactable, that should also interact and run through all of its interactable targets. But perhaps not. So maybe we'll just add another disable game object, and we'll disable this thing, this text pop-up, and then we can just pop this in here, and then we'll have to do the same thing on this side. Not particularly fond of this approach, but hey, it'll do. And this should do this one. Let's pop this in here. Huh? Oh man, no, it wasn't locked. Disable game object interactable. Disable game object interactable. No, so I'm on the wrong one here. This is this cost text, and that's that cost text pop up. And in here, this disables this, and this disables that. Okay, cool. So that should be fine now. We shouldn't get our text pop-up still there after the doors are open. But let's just test it out. Also decided yesterday that I want to add in a shotgun into this demo area. So this first part of the map, when Unity is done thinking, this first part of the map is going to be where the demo takes place. So I'm thinking it'll be cool to have at least like 4 weapons in the demo. So the assault rifle, SMG, you'll have the normal rifle, the heavy rifle, and then a shotgun that I want to put in this apartment block. And then you'll be able to do Nelly's quest to get a flamethrower, which you can use to unlock the first puzzle locked area. And then once you do that, I think I'll call it demo over. And then for those of you who do want to play the demo, you can let me know what that feels like, and then we can tweak accordingly. Okay, so let's just double check. That this works now. There's no errors. Okay, cool. So no text pop up there. No. This text pop up is still popping up. Why is that the case? Let's see. I've set this up properly. Disable door 1's interactable and disable door 2's interactable. So that should have worked. Interesting that it didn't. In door 2, there's one, and disable that one. Let's have a look at the state of these game objects when we do this. I just want to check that these game objects do disable themselves upon interaction. So that only disables the one. I would expect to see this one also disable. Strange. Let's have a look at this. Maybe I should actually just modify this to take in an array of objects instead. It would be better than having to put in multiple disable targets. So we can just change this to target objects so that it's easy to read, and then we can just loop through this. So we can say for each game object geo target objects. Just do geo.setActive as false. So this should now disable. Alright. Apparently the text is really small when I'm typing, so I'll just zoom in there so you guys can see what's going on. But now what should happen is when you interact, should iterate this list of target objects to disable, and then that should disable everything. So this way I should be able to just, I should have activated hot reload as well, but I didn't, so we must restart. Now we'll just activate hot reload and things should be a little bit better at least. So hot reload just makes it possible to make code changes at runtime, and then you can just hit save and carry on with your life instead of having to do this whole stop-start thing that Unity has given us the ability to do. Right, so now we can remove this, and instead we can say I want you to disable this and this. Okay, and then I want you to disable, let's remove this. I want this to be able to disable this first class text pop-up and the second class text pop-up. Okay, let's makes things easier, and this will just make it easier to debug, so I can just put a breakpoint in my code and see if it's actually disabling both of these text pop-up things. I believe in you, Unity. You can do it. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so now that happens. Oh yeah, okay, cool. So that works. So now both of these are disabled and we can no longer see text pop up over there. That was probably what was causing most of the issues here with this text pop up, come to think of it. So that's cool. And I think we can cross that bug off our list. Nice. Apartment back door is weird. Right, shotgun is weird. Okay, so I did actually add a shotgun, but I need to convert it to the new inventory system, and I need to fix its animations because its animations are trash. So let's do that real quick. If we look at our inventory manager and in our item definitions, we'll just order that by type. Then in our weapons, we have our sword, rocket. Yeah, we definitely don't have a shotgun, so we want to add a shotgun weapon type. And we want to make it of type shootable weapon. Okay, and then we've got a shotgun icon, so we can just open a shotgun. My shotgun icon, not Ops's shotgun icon. We'll get ChatGPT to write us a nice description for this post-apocalyptic weapon. It's actually been such a cool tool to use to help me come up with lore when I'm struggling to think about what lore I should put in the game. So that's been pretty fun, a fun little tool to have on my side. Okay, now default item attributes, damage amount. We'll override this to be. Shotgun should do high damage, right? I just need to see. I'm sure Ups will have a module for damage decrease by distance, because shotguns obviously shouldn't do the same damage from far away as they do when you're standing right next to a zombie. And then the other thing we're going to need to add to this inventory is ammo for the shotgun. So shotgun ammo. Add this in here. Change this to ammo. Change for family. Max ammo, I guess maybe 32 should be fine. But yeah, you guys can let me know in playtesting also how, or in the demo anyway, how the ammo feels, because I'm really just winging it with how much ammo you get for each of your weapons. But I did add the ammo generation machine, so that should help in the ammo department. Cool, so that should be fine, and then we just need to say to the shotgun item that it needs to use the shotgun ammo that we just created. Shotgun ammo, there we go. Clip size, how many, I don't even know how many bullets a shotgun can take, usually probably like 5, eh? So we'll just put that at 5. And we'll also need to set up the shotgun. We need to change the type to use the inventory systems type. So the demo, when the demo is released, you can send me messages on Discord. That's where most of it is. I'll send an invite to the Discord server now. Alright, I was actually supposed to tell my Discord friends that I am streaming, but I got distracted and forgot. I get distracted a lot. Hey Minion, how are you doing? Okay, so that's a link to the Discord server. If you want to join it, then you can let me know. Whilst I'm here, let me just share this stream link. Get shareable link. confusing at everyone. You're about to mention 30 people. Are you sure? Yes, I will let them all know. Cool. So that's... I'm glad you're doing okay, Minion, on this beautiful Sunday. Is it a Sunday? It is a Sunday, right? The days are so confusing in December. Okay, so I just need to change this shotgun to now use the shotgun item type that I created in the inventory system. And I also need to update its item ammo to use the inventory item ammo and to use the inventory ammo data. Hey hamster, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for telling me. Your YouTube name is... Can't even see what that is. It's like 2 little dashes. Oh no, I don't need a binding, I just need ammo data. That makes sense. Hey, what's up, Reeps? How you doing, man? So for those that just popped in, I am busy adding a shotgun because I figured it would be cool to have a shotgun in the demo area for the game. The demo area is going to be this little zone over here. So I want to put a shotgun in this apartment building that you can buy off the wall. And I just fixed a bug that pops this text pop up at random times. That's good. I'm glad to hear it, Reeves. I'm doing well, man. I am doing well. Got a bit of a sore throat. Think I'm picking up a bit of the flu, but it's okay. I popped some meds this morning and I'm just gonna push through. Thanks, hamster. I appreciate you, man. Alright, so where was I? Shotgun. That's where I was. Okay, I can remove the old item ammo, and now I need to add this shotgun item ammo. Shot, man. I'm sure I will. You know these bugs, they come, they go, but it's okay. No biggie. Alright, so now we have this, and then we just want to tell it to use the correct collection in the player's inventory, which I believe is the consumables collection, but I'll just double check that. That makes sense. Let's just check out Rick's. Oh, the main character for the game is currently Rick, because I started writing this, I think, whilst I was watching The Walking Dead, and I was inspired. But his name might change. I don't know, we'll see. He might not even be a police officer at the end of this whole thing. Consumables is definitely the name, but we'll just copy paste it in case of a typo. See, there was a typo. Okay, cool. So that should be there, and then for now, just to test this out. We'll just give the player, we shall give him a shotgun in his loadout to start with. I'll just make it the second weapon in his loadout so that I have to actually switch to it and test the equip animation. So that's that, and then he also needs some ammo for the shotgun. So if we just do shotgun ammo to this 100, save that. So now when we start things up, we should be able to see a shotgun in his inventory. I'm not sure how far I get today, although that's probably more of an off-stream task, but I really want to add like a hotbar here at the bottom to tell you what weapons you currently have in your inventory. I'm still undecided about whether you should have like a cap to weapons. I don't want to actually... I feel like it would be cool if you could just carry around everything, but it makes it a bit unrealistic, I guess. So I might limit the amount of weapons you can carry. So right now we have the shotgun, but I can't equip to it. When I press the equip next, nothing happens, but I know why that is. The character controller I use has this concept of an item definition, so you have to specify these item definitions so that your character knows what it can and cannot equip when the game is running. So if we go to our rules, these are our item pickup rules, and this is the inventory, the new inventory integration rules. Let me just create one for the shotgun and that should fix this up. Inventory shotgun rule. Bam. And then we want to change this to actually be shotgun. So yeah, so this will just tell the character's controller that it can equip this shotgun. Oh, we need to also add it to this multi-item set, so it belongs in there, and that should be good. So now that speak at the beginning of this game is so funny. Okay, so that doesn't work at all. Let's go see what's going on here. What is happening? Inventory item set manager. It's still not picking up the shotgun. How strange. Oh, did I give it the I did give it the right shotgun. Oh, but you know what I didn't do is assign the actual shotgun prefab to this shotgun item in the inventory. So I don't think it knows what to spawn. Yeah, so this is empty. This needs to be 1, and this needs to actually spawn our shotgun item when we switch to it. Okay, hopefully that works now. I think that should work. But let's check it out. Okay, so you see what I mean by the shotgun animations just look trash. Let me make this big so you guys, like this idle animation, just imagine that's how you held a shotgun. Like your elbow is all up in the air. I need to get a webcam so I can show you guys my actions whilst I'm programming. But yeah, imagine like a chicken wing boning your elbow up there whilst you're holding a shotgun. Also, like the pump action is like a bit too soon. Also, it seems like when I reload, it pushes the character back. So yeah, I don't know. When I made this shotgun, the animations for the shotgun, maybe I was like in a rush or something. But it doesn't look like it. So I'm gonna try to fix it. I think the pushing back situation, like when you reload and it pushes the character back, might be because I have a collider on here. Perhaps. Let's see. Nope, I don't have a collider, so I don't actually know why that pushes the player back. Anyway, let's open Blender and do some fiddling. We'll see. We'll see how much better we can make that look. Hopefully a lot better, because yikes, I ain't putting that broken ass shotgun in the demo. Sheriff. I even named the Blender file Sheriff. Let's see. We'll go to our animation tab and let's activate our shotgun in here. Shotgun material is all wacky. Let's fix that real quick. Layout mode. Yeah, that's cool. Shading. Can you please give me a material that works? Body. It all references the same texture, so it doesn't really matter. I just don't want it to look pink. It irritates me. Not that I need it to be a different color, it just annoys me. So anyway, I don't even know if this is the right texture, but whatever, as long as it's not pink. Body. No, that's the wrong thing. Body. Cool. Alright, so now in our animation window, we can just go find the shotgun animations. Shotgun. Hello. Why can I not click stuff? What is happening? Shotgun. Oh, okay. Shotgun. Idle. First and foremost. Right. So let's just fix this. We'll go into pose mode. Just like rotate that downward. Like, yeah, maybe a bit more. That feels. That looks like it would probably be a bit better. This wrist still kind of bends a bit wacky, so maybe what we can do is we can push this wrist. We can push it forward. So if we push that forward a bit, then at least the other arm can extend out a bit further. Yes, then we take this one. We just move it out to like here. Ah, bollocks, I'm on the wrong frame. No, don't hit me, Blender. Let's just overwrite those and we'll go back to the first frame. So the idle is, well, yeah, it's just one frame that holds the position of the character, holds the position the character should be in when they're going to shoot this weapon. I think probably a bit more like a bit better. Okay, so that looks a bit better, but this can't be that far. Oops. Just move this back. On the y-axis, I think. Yeah. Like that. We'll just fix the fingers. I actually kind of wish, since the characters had all 5 fingers, like, I know it suits the low poly style to have less, but it would be pretty cool if you could, if I could practice my animation skills on characters that had all 5 fingers. But maybe in time, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll just change the whole style of the game, and then we'll have characters that have 5 fingers. This finger is a bit too. Ugh, that looks like he's broken a finger. Let's see, is that meant to be? Just bring this back to where there. Still kind of clips through here. Just bring this tendon bone back. Just undo that. That's a bit better. And this bone. Rotate that in. Rotate this in. Should be a bit better. Cool. But most important is it doesn't look like his freaking elbow is up in the sky pointing at the stars, so that's cool. But from the back it looks like he's not really gripping this, so we need to bring this in a bit more, I reckon. Yikes. shotgun clips through the shotgun. Ugh. Maybe just leave that top one as is. Yeah, I think that's okay. Should be alright. Okay, so now we just need to take the keyframes from this idle animation. We need to transfer it over to the shotgun unequip at the beginning of the unequip because he puts it down. So we just need to replace that. So then, yikes, but look at that twist of elbow that's going on here. What was that about? Okay, that's wonderful. What on earth is up with that? So let's just redo this. Was it 10 frame 10, I think? Anyway, so then we'll just bring this down. What is going on with the IK on this thing? Looks a bit weird. Almost like he has a bit of an elbow flip going on at this point. Just force this back down. Yeah, that's better. Cool, so that gets rid of that like elbow flip situation. Alright, and then the equip, let's just go grab the first frame of the idle again. And then we'll go to the equip. See, so the equip needs to end at this point. Bro, have I been keyframing the root bone? Well, that's a problem. Whoops. That's probably why he does his weird shifting business on reload. Okay. Why do I even have a shoot animation for the shotgun? Because usually you can just use the idle animation for shooting. Weird. Anyway. Okay, so that's fine. Now if you look at the reload, so the shotgun's reload is a little bit of a more complicated one because the elbow is bending weirdly. Yeah. I'll take another look at the bending elbow situation now. I just want to see, yeah, what happens in the reload. So the reload is a bit weird because he has to like ready the reload, so he has to bring the shotgun into like this reloadable position. So he has to bring the shotgun here, and then the reload action will move his left arm up into the reloading position to slide the new shell in. So let's see why. Oh, Duolingo just sent me a notification. Dude, your Japanese practice today. I think shouts at me so much. Okay, so that's fine. Doesn't seem like there's anything weird going on with the root bone in the reload action actually, so I'm not sure why this guy does a bit of a movement backwards whenever And if I try to reload him in the game, we'll check that out again just now. And then Minion was just saying the elbow still looks a bit weird on the idle, I think, or maybe on the unequip. Yeah, I think on the idle he looks okay. There's no weird bending going on. Sometimes it's hard to tell though with this. Oh, the back elbow is definitely bending weirdly, because you're not gonna see that, so it doesn't really matter how that one's bending. Yeah, on idle seems okay. I don't know. We can reset it and see. Like, oh no, wrong button. It's okay. I think it looks okay. The wrist does look a bit strange though. And I guess if you look at your own wrist, if you're holding a shotgun, it's gonna be a bit bendy. Forearm over there. And then this upper arm situation also seems fine here. Well, let's go see how it looks in game, then we can decide. So to get it back in game, I'll just duck this shotgun. And we will select everything we want to export. So file, export this FBX to selected objects. We want FBX unit scale, and I just want this to bake the actions in the NLA editor, not everything. Still need to get a better handle on Blender's, the way Blender sets up its animation actions, because like this action list just keeps creating stuff, and I don't know. Sometimes I look in here and I'm just like, where did all of this come from? And then I spend like an hour cleaning it all up. It's a bit of a mess. Anyway. Okay, let's go see. So now, if we look in Rick's models, we'll have the shotgun idle. This is not a looping action, and then reload action. Seems okay. Ooh, what game am I gonna make after they come in waves? Man, I don't know. I have some ideas, but I think I'll probably just end up doing a lot of small game jams and things. Just get out some more games under my belt, and I'll try to figure out what I had the most fun making, and then take it from there. I mean, it's always been my dream to create a zombie game, so once this is done, at least then I'll know that, okay, cool, I've done my zombie game, and I can try to do something else. I'm really interested in the idea of making a game that has no combat. Like its mechanics are more complex than that. Okay, wow, that looks so much better. The wrist does still look a bit wonky, so maybe I'll fiddle with it. Oh man, and the pump action is wacky. Oh, okay, cool. So it was the root bone motion then, because now this that pump action really screws that up. But yeah, I've always been interested in making a game that's mechanics don't revolve around any combat, so that would be a cool one to try and work on. Yeah, I animated this. I need to go fix the stupid animation on the on the pump. Where does the pump even happen? Oh, that's why I have a shoot animation for the shotgun. That makes sense, I think. Yes, that makes sense because it will do that. Alright, so what I need to do here is just bring in the keyframes from the idle. And then in the shoot, pump and back. Okay, cool. So that should be much better. But the other thing about it, before I export this back out to blend to Unity, I'm not sure I like how quickly the pump happens. It's almost like before the like shot is completed, this guy is busy pumping his weapon. So maybe I need to add a bit of a delay at the start of the shoot. Let's see. It's literally like as soon as he does it, as soon as he shoots, he's pumping thing. Wait, and then did that start pushing me back again? Ah, it does. Why? I really need to figure that out, man. Okay, so let's add a couple of frame delay at the start of the shoot animation. Say like, I don't know, maybe like 5 frame delay before he does the pump. So he'll shoot in like 5 maybe 5 frames is a bit too long. Oh well, we can always tweak it. Let's see. Let us see. Okay, so let's just export this again. Bye Minion, thanks for popping by, man. After he is reloading, make it so the time it takes to get to shooting again is slower. Yeah, I agree. I agree, man. Okay, actually I think I've heard all of the songs in the stream playlist. Let's try to find another one on here. Stream. Is there a way to find like playlists? Playlists. Live streaming, 40 tracks. Oh my goodness. Let's just see what other playlists are there. Playlist. This is way too stressful trying to figure out what music to play in the background. I'm just gonna let this playlist stream. Okay, let's see. Did that even come in? I didn't even check if the export happened correctly. I got distracted. It's like my superpower. Getting distracted is my superpower. Okay. Okay, now it's not even switching. Oh no, the input's just not working. What the heck? Alright. Shotgun. Hey Franco, what's up, man? Shotgun. Idle. Reload. Ready. Reload. Action. Shoot. So now, oh, did I close? I literally closed Epidemic Sound. I'm honestly so bad at this. Now I'm supposed to try find that playlist that I was listening to just now. Playlist. I'm panicking. How do I find the playlist? music. Oh, I think I just said streaming, and then it was like, here's a live streaming playlist, and I was like, sweet, that will do. So let's do that again. Yes, beautiful. Thank you, Epidemic Sound. Okay, so now let's hope that the input works when we run the game this time. I don't know why the heck it didn't work just now. Okay, cool, so that's working. Oh, that doesn't have my new animation. So did I even export this? Gosh, file, export, FBX, Rick. Okay, now it's doing stuff, that's cool. Okay, so let's shoot animation. Doesn't have any weirdness going on about it. Hey, shooting to the beat of the song. Kind of. Yeah. Okay, so that's cool. And then his idol is definitely the better idol. So what the heck? Why is... Let's see. And also, okay, but let's just see if the animation actually works this time. And then we can decide whether the shoot to pump situation should be a bit slower or faster. Oh no. Okay. Why do you hit me? This is so strange. Okay, let's go check out what's happening in the animator. So, if we go to the camera, and first person objects, and the pivot, and the animator for the character, and if we shoot, it does that. So it plays the fire animation. Okay, so the reload seems okay, sort of. Almost like the fire goes straight into, like, doesn't play through the whole animation. But let's see. Fire's one, sheriff, shotgun, shoot. Oh, this is referencing a different. This is referencing. Okay, so the thing with this situation is that when you're doing two-handed animations, right? I don't know. I haven't found a better workflow for this, but you have to bring in your animations from Blender. Then I use U-motion to handle things like child of constraints so that the character can actually hold a shotgun shell in their hand, because you can't really do that in Blender unless I completely don't understand how animations work. But anyway, so now the shotgun shoot and the shotgun reload action, they happen in Unity's animation system, not based on Blender's animation. So what I need to do is actually bring them into U-motion, and then change that out. Shucks. Slightly more complicated than I remember this all being. Which is probably why I never fixed the shotgun before. It was too hard, and I was like, I'm just gonna do something else instead. Now you guys get to watch me suffer through trying to fix a shotgun. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so camera, pivots, Rick. We want to bring this guy into here. Yes, please do all that stuff. And then, if we just look at the shotgun animations, it uses, by the looks of things, the shoot and the reload action. So let's take a look at the shoot first. Okay, so what do you do in the shoot? You just do the pumpy pump. Okay. So this does the pump action. Alright, so let's import, and it does on play audio shotgun pump. Okay, let's import the new one then. Import clips. clips from Rick. Cool. And then we just want to bring in, deselect everything. We just want the shotgun shoot and the shotgun reload action. Shotgun shoot. Where the heck is the shotgun shoot? Shotgun, okay, we want the shotgun reload action. Am I blind? Where's the shotgun shoot? Hello. Let's go see in our models if we look at Rick. Please make a different selection or clear the UMotion project. So you don't even want me to look at it. Okay, we'll go check what it would have exported as in here. Sheriff underscore shotgun underscore shoot. So what? Where? Sheriff underscore shotgun. I should just ask the UMotion developer to please add a search in here. There it is. The UMotion developer is awesome. That guy he's got great support. Anyway, import these two things. So now we will have a shotgun reload action underscore 01 and shoot underscore 01. So let's just take the animation events from the shoot and we'll put it in the shoot 01. What is this? On animator item use complete. Was that in the shoot? Oh, that probably comes from the old events. Okay, so we've changed this to not have to use that for the shoot complete. So we'll delete that. And this can come here. Okay, and then we want to take the frames. That's an interesting thing because the pumpy device on the shotgun actually, did I animate that in Blender or in UMotion? This is the challenge with using multiple tools for animation. Like I never remember whether I did the animation in did the full animation in Blender or if I did some of it in UMotion. But it looks more likely that I did it in UMotion. So if it's done in UMotion, then we should see as the hand. We should see some frames here, which I don't, which means there's a good chance that I actually didn't do this animation in UMotion. But then I don't see a shotgun animation in Blender, so it's all just so confusing. Well, whatever, let's just do it in UMotion. So for our shoot, our new shoot. Okay, so this pump action starts because we've moved it on to give us a couple of frames before the pump actually happens, so that it doesn't look like he's on hyperdrive trying to pump the shotgun after he shoots. Okay, so this will transition in from here and then it'll go back into the idle, which is how the pump back will happen. So that's cool. Now we just need the actual shotgun item. So can you please go to this man so I can select the shotgun? Let's just see. I can't select it, it'll be locked. Now I need to find in here. Slider? Is this the slider? No. trigger, weapon pump. Okay, cool. So that makes sense. So now we want to take the weapon pump and we just want to say, okay, at this point you can have a frame. Did that insert the frame? No, didn't. So how about you just key selected, key oh. This to like here. It's so weird that it's not showing me the keyframes. I don't understand. Because usually UMotion has like the keyframes here and you can see them. So I don't know why I can't see them, but anyway. So now we just need to track this pump action business all the way back to here. How far should that status go? Like there? Oh, key modifications, please. Let's insert those keyframes. Ooh, that looks a bit wacky. So let's see. That's already out of place. We'll just move it to there. A bit more. There. A bit more. There. More. There. A bit more. There. Oh wait, that's way too far actually. Looking at this side, the pump mechanism now goes straight through the handle of the shotgun. Okay, so that's not good. Let's just bring this back up to about like here should be the end point. Keep modifications, please. Show me the, oh, there we go. Yay, my keyframes. Gosh, that was weird. Keep modifications, please. But now I can actually just copy. Let's just copy this and paste it here so that we know that that's in the same place. So it won't move from there to there. Let's delete this and delete this. It's okay if the hand kind of slides past it, although we don't really need to make the hand slide past it. We could just make this slightly forward, like there. And then that should make things look a bit better. Ugh. Or not. Let's look at this in real time. Nah. Actually, the hand literally stops on this frame, so this should be here. And now slider, let's just pull this into here. Feels like too few frames. Let's have a look at this. It's way too few frames. Why? Why is it so few frames? Come on, what's going on here? The bones. have a look at what this. Yeah, U motion. It's clear U. It's a bit weird. It feels like the shotgun, the pump animation is like too few frames or something. It doesn't look right. So I just want to see. Shotgun shoot. It ends at frame. Oh no. This thing needs to expand that out. Okay, so that makes sense, but it doesn't really explain why uMotion's import ends so soon. Let's see if we now import this again into uMotion. Let's see what happens. Okay. Rick. Thanks for that. Okay, so now I need Sheriff's Shotgun. Shoot 2. Deselect all. I just want this. Please import. Right. And then let's check it out. So now this shoot 2. Okay, that's way better. How strange was that? So because I had the length of the animation set shorter in the FBX file, it shortened the actual animation on importing uMotion. I should probably log that as a bug for the uMotion dev. So got some clipping here on the fingers, but for now I think we'll just try to fix this and then we can sort the clipping out a bit later. I will log it though. Let me log that. Shotgun shoot animation. Right hand clips through pump mechanism. Okay, so that's much better. I just want to grab the 2 audio events from the shoot that kind of works, but it looks super wacky. What's this? Pump on animator item use complete. Oh, okay. So the first one is the pump action sound, and then the second one is just the use complete, so that the character controller knows that the player's done shooting. So we'll just take this shoot 2, and we'll just. So the pump we want to start here. This is where the sound should happen. We can delete that and move this right to the end. Last frame will tell it that the user's been completed, and now we can just fix the pump mechanism over here. So when he starts pulling this back, then we want to start moving this back. Yeah, okay, that was dumb. Let's undo that, because you want a keyframe just before you start moving stuff. So let's just insert this keyframe for the pump position, and then at the end of the pump, like where's the furthest point back this guy pulls to, like here. We want to move the pump to like there. Cool. And then pump should go back to its original position when this whole animation heads back to the idle state. One hopes. Anyway, we'll see in a minute when we test this out again. Okay, so now that should fix the shoot. So we just hump back. I want to just double check in the original shoot animation. We don't do anything except just that here. This shoot animation kind of looks like it goes back to the idle. Ah, yikes, I think I've made a mistake. I think it needs to go back to the idle. What is the position of this? 0.48 and 0.48. Dang, okay. So it does actually go all the way back. Alright, we're gonna have to do that again. Oh well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Okay, yeah, so that will now start at this position and then end at this position again. See, yeah, it's at frame 14. How random that I chose frame 14. Why not 15 frames? Strange. Anyway, let's hide this shotgun. All of this file. We'll export this as FBX to Rick. Switch between these two windows a couple times. Okay, so now we should have it in here. Yes, you motion. Please clear yourself. Thank you. And I'm actually gonna go delete this. Yes. Did I just delete all of them? Well, that was dumb. Okay. Thank goodness for GitHub. Also, uMotion has backups. Let's just restore. Oh, restore from backups. Let's just go to animations, uMotion. What, deleting the wrong file? Yeah, man. When you're trying to move too fast. Yes, I am sure I want to replace this currently open file, please. Thank you very much. So there we go. I have my shoot back. And this time, I just want to delete this clip. Yes, thank you very much. Woo! Crisis averted. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I just want to go make a cup of coffee. Thank you. Okay. I've returned. Sorry about that. Also, I have snacks. I'm totally gonna get a webcam at some point, I promise. I just wanna figure out how it's supposed to work and things. But I'm eating a Future Life snack bar. Cool, so we were busy re-importing the shotgun animation. What? Still looks off. Man, animation. Animation is just one of those things, huh? Is this not the same frame? Okay. It ended on the same frame, but it's just, it seems like no, that says 13, it's 14 frames. Why does it end on frame 13? I'm so confused. It's 14. It's 14. It's definitely 14 frames. Okay, I guess let's try export it again. Maybe that'll help. This always makes me feel like I'm going crazy. Like, did I actually export it or not export it? Like now it's not doing the little reloading thing, which usually means it didn't export anything. So let's go see. If we look at our shotgun shoot, it still says 13 frames. How freaking random. And and the thing is, you can't delete the whole model because I use a lot of animation events. And the animation events are defined in here. So if you delete the whole model, then you have to go redefine all of the animation events, which is just a giant pain in the ass. So I'm not going to do that. Let's just export it again and hope this time it actually kicks in. Go do stuff. I believe. Do it, do it. No ways, man. What is happening? What is happening? Shotgun shoot. It's definitely ending a frame too early. Oh, Blender, why must you be this way? Or Unity, I don't know who to blame. I blame them both. Maybe I'm just being impatient. Okay, let's see what happens if I export this as like a export test. Does it actually export the thing? Or am I exporting it to the wrong place or something? I mean, nothing is happening. I don't see my export test. Hey Minion, welcome back, man. Export FBX. Am I in the correct place? Assets, models, rec. So where's my export test that I just exported? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna close everything and reopen it. When in doubt, restart stuff. Man, what a beautiful workflow. Blender, Unity. Please is we open my project. And now we just need to wait about 17 years for Unity to open. But that's okay. It'll give me an opportunity to take a bite of my Future Life high protein bar. There's our export test, so that's coming now. Great. So actually, whilst we're here, let's have a look at the shotgun. Shoot. Okay, that looks way better. Let's delete that model. And here, our shotgun shoot. Cool. That looks way better. That was so strange. The song, the intro of the song reminds me of Interstellar. Okay, until this part comes in. But just listen to the start of it. Man, I need to rewatch Interstellar. Hans Zimmer. Imagine you got big enough as a game dev that you could get Hans Zimmer to produce some music for you. That is the dream. That is a dream, man. Okay, so that looks better. Now let's just start this up. For next stream, I'm definitely gonna find another playlist, or maybe I'll just find all the songs I like that I put into all of my devlog videos, and just add them to one big playlist, and we can listen to that during streams. Because I reckon I'm gonna stream most days. It's a good way to get content out, you know. And then I'll still try to put out 2 devlogs a week. Okay, but anyway, distraction. Told you guys. Distraction is my superpower. Okay, so stupid shotgun animation. Let us fix you once and for all. Clip editor, pose editor, Newtown, camera, first person objects, rig, pivot, animator. Do that. Shoot. How are you going to deal with traveling from one place to another? So I've been thinking about this a lot. Either, because I mean the map is not huge. It's a decent size, I think. Like if we take a look at the map, right? It's like this big, you know. So in walking it is quite big. Like I would be annoyed if I had to walk from this hospital area in the bottom right of your screen all the way to the military camp over there. So I was thinking you could unlock an ability at some point to let you fast travel between these places, because each place will have like a unique thing that you can do. It might be like crafting abilities or crafting weapons or collecting items or doing quests or whatever, and some quests might send you from one place all the way to the other. So yeah, I was thinking I might add like fast travel that lets you just like pop up as an ability that you unlock maybe when you pass the first area, so then you can fast travel and just spawn up in a different place. So we'll see. It depends how the demo, like I want to test it and play through it and see how long it takes to finish what I have in mind, because there'll be a couple of bosses and stuff. But maybe new areas and new bosses if there's enough people interested in the game, you know. Because right now it's like we're sitting on like slowly approaching 200 wishlists, so I've got to try and also balance out whether there's enough interest in the game to justify spending a bunch of time making another map. Like another map would be ideal. That's what I'd want to do, is have like a separate map. It also would help with the story that I want to put in the game. So you have like a whole other area that you can go to and explore and fight more bosses and things. But obviously there needs to be enough interest in the game. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Okay, but anyway. We were busy trying to get this project up and fixing the shotgun animation. So let's do that. Game object is this animator object. Yeah, cool, man, that's fine. And then we just want to import. When is the demo? I'm aiming for before the end of the year. That is my hope. But yeah, the way dev is currently going, it's a bit slower than I would have hoped. So most likely early next year, because I'm also going away on holiday next week, or the week after that, just after Christmas. So I'll lose a couple of days of dev then. So yeah, most likely January. Okay, we want our shotgun. Shoot. Deselect all. Please give me the shotgun. Shoot. Import that. Right. So now we can just animate the pump action and jack our events from here. Put this in shoot 1. Delete this. This is the same event. You can just pop that at the end. And this pump sound will happen as soon as the pump starts. Okay, cool. So now, for hopefully the last time, let's just animate this movement of this thing. Can I have the bones? Insert this. Okay, this keyframe can be there. And then when that moves back, okay, so this is the last place it moves to. Alright. So what we can do now is export this. Cool. And then if we just go to the animator for the shotgun and we change this fire to use the new shoot 1 animation. I just need to go, if this works, then I'll just go clean up all of the file names and stuff. I hate having like shoot _1 and a shoot 0. Doesn't make sense. Okay, so now let's see. Cool, that looks much better. Now he doesn't have like a flailing arm. And he has a nice bit of gap before he actually shoots. But this reload animation, again, I need to figure out what's going on there. Because like if you look closely, it like pushes the player back. It like shifts him out of position. So I don't know what the story with that is. I'll go inspect the reload animation now, and I need to fix the fingers on this. The lighting doesn't help. But yeah, the fingers around the pump mechanism is also a bit weird. Let's go see what's going on with the reload animation real quick. Pose editor, clip editor, happened to... What is going on? Okay. Pause. I'm gonna move out of position. Oh, because it's in the shoot. Okay, that's fine. So now let's see. If we look at the reload, whoa. So the reload. Oh, that's the revolver reload. I need the shotgun reload. Shotgun. Reload action. Does this have any keyframing going on the root? Root position. It keeps it the same. Maybe that's the issue, is you just need to remove all of this root business so that it doesn't try to animate any of that. Double check also in the animator. Let's reload. So does this just go into this reload state and then it just keeps calling the reload state. So it never actually does that reload prepare animation that I had previously made. Okay, which is not the end of the world. So I think probably do some tests with this now. I reckon, yeah, maybe it was the movements of the root or the animation of the root that was causing these funkinesses. Yeah, shotgun underscore reload action. So let's export that current clip. Check it out. Still the same thing. That's so weird, man. Let's go to rig. His gizmos on. Have a look at what this looks like from here. Let's go check out his collider. I wonder if something weird is happening with that. But he has no collider on, there's no collider on the shotgun itself. I checked that just now. Which originally is what I thought maybe causing the issue, like maybe some weird collider business. What? No, it doesn't look like it's happening. Okay, you shouldn't be able to pump if you have no ammo. Oh no, we've got zombies incoming. Okay, let's just pause and we'll do this again. So let's go check out the animator real quick. Animator, reload, action, and fire. Because I think, okay, no, it kept the new fire animation, so that's cool. Reload, we'll play this reload action, which seems to be working towards the end, but I never trust when things just magically start working, so we'll have to retest that a couple of times and just make sure things are actually working. Okay, so okay, so that did actually fix it. So I think the issue was the root. I had some keyframes on the root node in the reload animation. So it seems like that was snapping it back to a position or something, which is... No, it's not. Because look. So it doesn't happen if I'm up here. What the heck is going on? It's like a height thing. So if I'm down at the bottom, so if I step slightly lower, then it does this weird animation thing. And if we step even higher, let's check. Yeah, so it seems to happen as long as the height is different. What the stack of potatoes does that mean? And I can consistently reproduce that. Well, that is a giant pain in the ass, so I'll have to figure out why the flip does that happen. You know, sometimes game dev is just a pain in the ass. But it will be the most satisfying feeling ever when I figure out what is actually causing this issue and I fix it. Let's have a look. We'll inspect the animator actually and see what happens. Maybe there's some weird transition going on. Doubt very much that it's like a code related thing or anything. It will probably just be, yeah, I don't know. Pointless to speculate. Let's see. So it just literally replays the reload animation over and over, which is exactly what we wanted to do. Oh my goodness, this is so confusing. Alright, so let's go see. If we look at the shotgun item, first person perspective item, the red particle effect when shooting. You mean, oh, that's a good point. It looks like I actually noticed it yesterday. Thank you for reminding me. I need to put that down. It looks like it's playing the blood splat animation when I shoot. But yes, good spot. Blood splat animation plays on shooting weapons. So I'm not sure where I would have added that or why or how. But it even happens with the pistol. Like if you look at the pistol, like there's like some blood splat coming out of the front. It's so strange. Good spot though. Okay, so what I was gonna do next was just have a look at what happens. Okay, that's gonna give me a headache. Jeepers. If we go to the reload module, shootable action. Generic reloader, right? Reload and reload complete. Could be happening with this reload situation. Selector, sequence, reload type single, also reload, yes. Ah, no, zombies. Get rid of these guys real quick. That'll give us a good reason to test the actual shooting. That's so straight, man. I still need to tone down the the velocity of the rigid bodies when they get hit by the shotgun, but it's just so satisfying to see them go flying. Where's this guy? I hear him. Where is he? Is he outside? Oh, he's just slowly walking. Oh, but there's definitely one on this side. Where is the zombie? Oh, he's just running in circles outside. That's so random. Okay, do I have a nav mesh issue there? Let's just check. What's your story, man? This will probably be another bug. Show me your behavior tree. What is your story? You are seeking. What are you seeking? Broken wall. Tall. Number 1, which is this thing. So why are you struggling to seek him, my friend? He's like supposed to be seeking this wall, but he's just running in circles. She's just running in circles. Beautiful. Oh, my chat disconnected. Okay, anyway. So this is spawn point. Let's just check what spawn point is. If we look at the spawn wave manager, check out the center. When we look at spawn points, I think it is spawn point 3. Yeah. Unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. What is going on the computer? Why do you not have the internet? Does this computer have the internet? It does. Okay. Random. Well, that was weird. Randomly disconnected from chat. Anyway, we're back. Okay, so I'm just gonna log this as a bug. It seems like something strange is going. Oh well, there's obviously something odd going on with this zombie. It's like they get stuck when they are trying to seek from this side. I'm not sure why, but anyway, I'll just log it as a bug and then we can come back and check it out later. Zombie spawning at spawn point 3. Runs in circles instead of seeking the brick. Zone entrance. Cool. So we will have a look at that at some point. You think I can shoot the zombie? Maybe. Ah, it made it eventually. Well done, zombie. Okay, now we can get back to just figuring out what the sack is going on here. So let's just pause that for now. I was just looking at the reload module for the shotgun to try and figure out if it's maybe doing something unexpected. So it uses the reload event. So if you look at this reload animation, it uses these animation events. This animation event is on animator item reload, makes sense. Shotgun insert bullet audio, makes sense. And on animator item reload completed, makes perfect sense. This is wrist stuff. But honestly, why would it move? Why would it move the... Also need to get this guy more ammo. Let's just pop some ammo into his inventory real quick. Inventory. shotgun ammo you can have. Okay, lots. There you go. It's freaking weird, man. Just replays the animation. It doesn't even transition to like an exit or anything. It literally just replays this animation. So let's pause this again. I just can't imagine that it's got something to do with the reload module or any code, because it wouldn't make sense for the reload module to modify the player's position on reload. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Isn't the transition between idle and reloading animation fast? Yeah, so that that is quite a bit quick. Like, it kind of just snaps, hey? You're right. So I need to increase this transition. It's basically just this transition here. It does have some transition, but it's not much. It's to the exit and then into the idle. And that takes 0.1. Yeah, so we could probably increase this transition a bit, but yeah, maybe let me just add that as a bug rather than so that I can. Okay, so this, let's just put these in here. Shotgun reload causes movement glitch on there, and shotgun. Okay, I don't need an and, but shotgun reload transition to idle is way too fast. Right. Okay, so that's logged, so we'll fix that. I just really want to try to figure out what the heck this thing's problem is. Let's see, if we make the reload animation play at 1 speed. Okay. Oh, everything is frozen. Why does this happen? Didn't like me. It probably actually didn't play the... Because I changed the speed, it might not have hit the event. Let's see. I wonder if maybe you're not right and it's just the transition durations of everything that's causing some issues here. Increase this. Okay, no, wait. Let's not fiddle with that just yet. Let's see. So now this will be at 1. Speed 1. Let's check it out. Only guts, no multiplayer, man. Not yet. Maybe if I have 10,000 wish lists on the game, we can change it up. So maybe, oh no, there we go. So it does still do the glitch thing. So I wonder if we look at this from here. It's not just from the player's perspective that it looks like something strange is happening. I want to see if the actual like capsule moves when that strange reload bug happens. It doesn't look like it. And I might just have to park this bug. Maybe call in on the Observe forums for some help. Justin is a legend. He will probably have some good insight into what might be causing it. So maybe I'll just pop him a message and ask. But something weird definitely happens. How odd. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna park shotgun animations. I'm so over them right now. See if we can figure out why this homie gets stuck. What is your deal, friend? Why are you stuck here? Wait, actually, is he in the? He is in the seek loop. What is your story, man? Why would you not be able to seek this out? Unless, when the seek happened, it didn't have its target. Get closest zone engines? No, but that's like impossible. He's gotta wait. Maybe we do this at the start. Yeah, let's try to do this at the start instead. So sad I couldn't figure out the shotgun bug. So annoying. I need a zombie behavior tree. Okay, so if we, I just want to move the, oops, I just want to move this to like the first task of this thing. When it starts up, it can just figure out where it should enter this map, and then it can go do stuff. So let's reduce the wave manager's time to spawn. Should we make it only spawn at 0.3? I think I said in the bug list that it's 0.3. The zombies spawning at 0.3 rule. So the reason I'm working on this one as a priority ahead of the rest of the stuff is just because it's really hard to test the waves and things if there's a zombie getting stuck outside of the map and not entering it. So let's just see. Let's disable. Okay, but before we do that, I'm just gonna commit the stuff that I've done so far. Franco, bro, thank you so much for stopping by. Don't worry, there'll be lots of streams. You can come hang out with me, and I'll be, yeah, like I said, pretty much streaming almost every day. So just keep an eye out. But I'll send a message on the Discord also, just to let everybody know that I'm going live. Yeah, but take it easy, man. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Okay, so fixed shotgun idle items. Reload still needs work. And transition from, okay, wait, let's put this in the description. Reload still needs work. Transition from reload to idle to snap. Still too snappy. Okay, so now I just want to reduce. Did I actually hit the commit button? I did. Okay, cool. We'll push that after stream, but for now I just want to remove all of these things so that we only have zombies spawning from this point, and that way we can tell whether this is fixed. We'll start with 6. We'll start the waves after 10 seconds, spawn them 3 seconds apart, just so that we can see what's going on. Alright, let's check it out. So wave manager should now only spawn things at spawn point number 3, which is this one over here, which is causing our wonderful issues. Okay, manager anymore. Oh wait, but I do need to move the player out of the save zone, which is a bit annoying. Okay. This is still not. Some weird behavior, man. Navigation. I feel like I should just bite the bullet and upgrade to non-Unity based navigation solution, but this stuff should work. I don't see why this. Okay, let's see. This is definitely static. There are no other weird objects. It's static, so you won't even be able to move it. And the seek in the behavior designer task for these two guys. They spawn here in game these days, so that I can pull them. But where's this person? So it doesn't. Okay, yeah. So the active ones, I actually need to change them to spawn not in my prototype folder. It actually just spawns them in the map, in the root node of the scene. Anyway, it's not the end of the world. It's just a bit strange. Okay. Let's have a look at this behavior inspector and store value, and stored it in broken wall. So why wouldn't you be able to seek this out, friend? Inspector, broken wall, tour underscore or brackets 1. It's the same thing, and its location is there. What is your problem? Seek. Let's just see if they all suffer from this issue. So they eventually she figures out the root. I wonder if it's not because, so what I did yesterday was I added these I made the walls non-static basically for navigation. So sorry, I made them static, meaning that the zombies cannot traverse this area. I did it because sometimes what was happening was the zombies would spawn into like this area, they'd get through the fence, and then if the player was standing like here, they'd try to run back through here to seek him out, which is dumb. They should just run around this place. So I added these as blocks, but now I'm telling this guy to seek something specifically on this broken kind of gap. So let's see. Perhaps that's what's causing the issue. Let's see if we want to make, okay, bit of a hack, but let's just see, untag that. So if I make the crawl interaction the thing it needs to seek out, if I change this to the zone entrance, I wonder if it will still have the issue. I would expect it to only have the issue once it gets to the area it can't walk on though, so I don't know if this is actually going to fix it, but let's see. Also, this wall area is a bit wacky. This one's always had some issues specifically. Okay. Yeah, so that's probably the issue. Well, not odd. I suppose it actually does make sense in some ways. Maybe like the navigation mesh system has a check in place that's like, is the targeted spot on a traversable nav mesh? And if it's not, then too bad, so sad. It's not gonna work. But I do wanna override that so that it happens for all of the zone entrances around the map. So let's just change that, and then broken brick wall. Tag zone entrance, yeah, that's what we want. But we want to change it for the fence also. So the fence, I'll untag that zone entrance, and then we'll just take this and we'll make this the zone entrance. Does make sense. Cool. So now that should solve everybody's random wandering problems. We can just bring back in the spawn manager, we can just bring back all of our spawn points in a wave manager. I mean, just kill this, and we'll just lock this, and we will just open our spawn points, and we will just bring all of these in. Just wank. Cool. So that's pretty good. Let's just test it. We'll just pump up the numbers a little bit so that there's more zombies spawning in more frequently. So we'll just spawn in like 25, and we'll spawn them in every second, and then we'll just check if they have any issues or any random circling zombies. stuck zombies away. Wowza, this game is so bloody loud. Okay, no stuck zombies, things are moving on nicely. Cool, okay, so that fixes that bug. Let us tick that off the list. Okay, shotgun is weird bug. Bro, you are gonna move down here, you make me sad. But I'll fix that. I will think about it off stream as well. There must be a way, and yeah, worst case I'll just ask Justin and the Obsive guys to help me out. Frank's house backdoor text pop-up doesn't turn red when the player has insufficient funds. Okay, so let's just take the player and let us so I just have names for all of these people's houses so that I know what's going on, because it's easy to forget where you are in the map. So this is Frank's house, this is Rick's house. I need to come up with who lives in this apartment block, but I just call it the apartment block. Weirdest apartment block, actually, come to think of it. It's kind of just like a house, isn't it? More than an apartment block. What do they call it? Yeah, it's actually just a house. I don't know why I called it an apartment block. It's not very big. Smallest apartment block there ever was. But anyway, so now if we're in this house and if we reduce Rick's currency, because it costs 500 gold to open the doors, so let's reduce the amount of currency Rick has on hand to like 400, and we can just start the oh shit, I forgot to change the zombie spawning situation. But and this is not a safe zone, so zombies are just gonna come rushing into the map now, which is not great. Stop this. Oh no, undo. What did I just drag to where? Okay, cool. Wave manager, can you please go back to 6 starting enemies that spawn 1 second apart? That's cool. And they can start after 2 minutes. Thank you very much. So now let's have a look. Did I not move this character? Oh man, I did that thing. So it's the weirdest. So yeah, this setup. The character model is a child of a parent object, and I often end up moving the character model around instead of the parent object, which causes weird stuff like that to happen. And then if you try to turn, it pivots on the on the character model, so yeah, lots of strange stuff goes on, but you have to move the actual parent object, which makes perfect sense if you think about it. So let's just start this up and then we shall see. I should write an application. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Why did he come back here? I should write an application that if I pause this and move it, I wonder if that will help. Yeah, I should write an application that keeps track of the number of seconds it takes for Unity to start the project every time I click start or play, and then I'll know how much time I've wasted in my life waiting for Unity to start my project. What the bollocks? Oh, this should be at 0. I feel like I locked this in place, isn't it? Okay, third time is a charm. So now Rick, please can you just spawn where you should spawn? all our sakes, so that we don't have to wait for Unity to do its thing again. Okay, finally we spawned where we wanted to. Okay, so now my bug log says, yes, I only have 400 gold, but this thing says that I can open it. Well, anything, if I don't have enough gold, things should be red. Like if you look at this thing, it is red. Okay, that door shouldn't be openable from inside anyway. So let's figure out why. So this one works. Let's have a look at you. Why do you work? And could this be a bigger issue than I realized? Let's go check. Does this just not work on all of them? Because I know the buy inventory item pickup, which is like buying a gun off the wall, for example, this has a check that it does. Currency owner, currency type, and there's the cost text field. So if we take a look at this, buy now, total cost, update text color, which happens on do pickup, which gets called every frame as far as I'm aware, but it will check, or every frame that you're in the trigger anyway, so it's gonna check if you can afford it, and if you can, it will paint it yellow, but if not, then it will make it red, which means we need to have something similar for our interactable. So if we look at this thing, where do we decide how much this costs? Does it happen probably in the interaction here? Interactable. It's just a plain old interactable. Cheers, Minion. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you. Generally for doors, currency interact, cost. So this currency interact defines the cost. So then we're gonna need something on the door. That will be able to get a reference to this. So if we take a look at the scale UI rect, it's an interactable target. And this is the ability. Oh, okay, so then we can just do it here. So in the interactability, we can convert this to a type of what did we say the thing is called? Man, I can never remember the name of my own classes. I have issues. Man. Currency interact. So currency interact. We'll just convert this interactability, and then we can do cost. Is that internal? Probably. So we just need to expose the cost of this thing so that we can get it in the other class. Get return cost. So currency interact dot cost. And then we will probably need the player's inventory, or yeah, currency owner. It feels a bit strange to do this in the scale UI rect code though. Feels like it should exist as a checkable thing. Whoa, I do not want to run. Pause break. Yeah, getting a bit ahead of myself here. There should be a separate interactable target, so that, because in future I'm going to be looking for where I set the color for this thing based on the cost. And I will not think to look in the scale UI rect object. So let's put it somewhere that makes a bit more sense. So in the interactions, let's create a folder. We'll call it currency based interactions. So in here we'll create a C# script that's like currency validation interactable targets. Currency validation interactable targets. Currency validated text modifier interactable target. That is a mother of a class name, but it's easy to understand, right? Like I'm going to validate the currency and modify the text based on that validation. So rather a long class name that I know and can remember. Interactable target, I can remember or figure out what it does based on the class name than one that is like currency validator, and then you expect a class called currency validator to validate someone's currency, which is not what it's actually, well, it's doing that, but there's more to it. So we'll serialize a field here, private text mesh pro UPV, and we'll call this text mesh target text to text to modify. Could have probably even called it like currency validated text color modifier, but anyway, maybe at a later stage we'll change it to modify other things also. But for now we can just say private color underscore valid color equals color dot. I really want to spell color with a U, but I can't because, you know, reasons. Color dot yellow. Private color invalid color equals color dot red. So this way I can just change it in future if I ever need to. This, you can always interact with it. Return true. And when you actually do interact with it, nothing's gonna happen. We don't really want to change anything, but we just want to say we need to get the cost from the interact, and we need to get how much money the character, the player currently has in their inventory. So we'll start by getting the cost, right? So the int cost equals something. We don't really need to store it in a variable. We can just do it directly from the ability. Okay, yeah, let's do that. So currency interact equals the interactability. Sorry, I want to convert the interactability to a currency interact, because interact is just the base class. I created a currency interact that will have a cost assigned to it. So now we have the cost in here, right? So if we look at the currency interact or cost, then we have its cost, which is cool. And then we basically just want to write like a an if statement that validates that stuff. But I think we'll do that in a function. But you'll see what I mean in a moment. And then we need the player's inventory. Okay, so we're gonna need the type of currency that we want to validate against. Right now, yes, I only have gold as a currency, but who knows what currencies I might have in the future. So we'll just have a currency to validate against, and we'll say this is gold. And then what we can do here is we can say inventory system manager dot get currency, and we'll just say this is the currency to validate against. So now we have the currency object, and then in our player, which we'll need to get the currency manager for, currency owner for, currency owner equals character dot get component. You think this will be cached? Let's find out. Get cached component, currency owner. Should be cached at this point. But I guess we'll see. And then we can say player gold, player currency amount equals currency owner dot get currency get amount get dot currency amount dot get amount of currency, and then we have the amount, and then we just need a method that's like private void update text, and we can take in here int required amount, and we can have the int current amount, and then we can just say please can you call update text with the currency interact dot gold. What did I call it? Amount? No, I'm calling the wrong object. Currency interact dot gold. No, dot cost. Yes, and then player currency amount. Cool. And then in here we could actually maybe we should do this in a function, because I think it's, yeah, but it's okay. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Let's leave it at that. So then if we just go if the currency amount is greater than the required amount, or is, yeah, it's greater than the required amount, then we want to say text to modify dot color equals valid color, and otherwise text to modify dot color equals invalid color. Right. Currency validated, text modifier interactable target, code done. But now I guess the only like shitty thing about this is I now have to go assign this component to all of the things that you can interact with in the world. That costs money anyway, so it's a bit of a schlep, but I think it makes sense, and it's easy to read, it's easy to debug and follow. So I'll stick to that. And let us go and plonk this thing on the things and test that it works before we go and put it all over the show. And we want the same text that this thing uses. Cost, sorry. So there, and I just want to plonk this in here. So now when the player wants to interact with this thing, it will go through all of these targets and do some logic. So the only thing that, yeah, is a bit annoying is that I'm actioning like an update of text in a method that is actually just a check if the player can do something, which is a bit lame, but it also does kind of make sense. Yeah, but it's more just the idea of updating something in a method that says get. Okay, well that works a treat. But what I meant by it's easy to debug is now we can just put this in here and we can put a breakpoint in. Oh man, why is hot reload not running? Can I start hot reload even after? I guess we'll find out. Why does it say installing? So no, probably not. Anyway, let's go see. So now if we, did I run this? I did run this. Why is my can interact not doing the thing? It's currency validated. Maybe. I think this runs in order. So if one of these returns false, then there's no need to run the rest of the targets. Probably. That's how I would have coded it anyway. So let's see if OPSIP did the same thing. Yeah, so like I was saying, if you try to interact with this door, it's going to run through each of these targets. So if like element 0 returns false, then I would expect it not to run the code, or I'm just talking complete crap because that didn't do anything. Why? Interactable targets. Can interact. This should surely get called, right? No, it only calls it if you press the button. Okay, well that's lame. So maybe we just do this on a trigger instead of using the interact at all. Yeah, I guess that works also. Then you just don't need to use... No, but then how will you get the currency amount? You want it from the interact. Think, brain, think how to fix this problem. I reckon I really thought this interactable target got called. Always, but I guess not. I thought wrong. What's the best way to solve this problem? I guess I could just get the... I could get the character and the interactability, but yikes, that sucks. I don't want to do that. Think, brain. Let's see, because I know there's this interactable message method. And this ability message, when does this get called? It returns a string. Okay, fine. Return string.empty. It might just be easier to do this. To do this with a trigger. It just sucks to have to get the player somehow. I suppose you can get like a cached version of him, and then you can try to find his ability, but then you're relying on like searching through the player's abilities to figure out which interaction you're trying to deal with, versus if this thing tells you, the currency interact tells you like, I want to interact with you, can you update your text state based on what's going on in your world? Yeah, I'll probably have to think on this one. Just want to think about what the best thing is, because it's pointless to like rush into implementing something and then it's wrong. So I think I'm gonna put this one on the back burner and call it a stream. It's been almost 3 hours here. How long have I been streaming? From 9:11 until 11:49. So yeah, almost an hour, almost 3 hours. So this is a bigger issue. We need to find a way to update the text on the text before the player does the interact. Cool. So I'll think on that and see if we can fix it. Maybe I'll fix it on tomorrow's stream, or maybe I'll just fix it off stream if it annoys me. And I also need to figure out this shotgun thing. Shotgun thing is so annoying. But anyway, it was fun. Thanks guys for hanging out with me and girls. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow for another stream. If you're available to come pop in and say hi, I'd appreciate it. But yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.